Number 8, write an equation of a line. Sorry guys, that was a bell, but I'm going to keep going. Write an equation of a line that passes through these 2 points. What we need to do is first find the slope. And to find the slope, it's been a while, and I know you haven't done this in a while. We use this formula, the slope formula. This is the first point. This is the second point. So that will be equals sign, plug in y2, which is -3, minus, plug in y1, which is 1, plug in x2, which is 2, minus, plug in x1, which is -1. That becomes plus, and a -3 minus 1 is -4. So m equals -4 over, and then 2 plus 1 gives me 3. Now this is an ugly slope to do by hand, to use y equals mx plus b like I did on number 7, or point slope, taking this and that. You could use the calculator to multiply the numbers. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and show you the graphing method. Again, go ahead and take one of the points. It doesn't matter. I'm going to take -1, 1. And I am going to graph that slope. Go down 1, 2, 3, 4, and over 1, 2, 3. Now remember, if I'm going too fast, stop, rewind, listen again. Okay, down 1, 2, 3, 4, over 1, 2, 3. This is 2, 1, 2, 3, -3. And we know that this point here was -1, 1. I now have enough information to use menu 613. And I want you to notice something. Did I have to do all of that? Because I know some of you want to go do it by hand and you just want to make it happen. Did I really have? Look, I got the same 2 points. Really? All you had to do was menu 613 from there. I intended you to use the calculator on this problem, giving you this kind of slope. And I wanted to take the time to show you what happened if you did all of this, to see what you got, okay? Yes, you can do this by hand, but I wanted you to practice using the calculator. Okay, so let's do that. When your screen looks like this, it's okay. You don't have to create a new document. Just start working. Press the action button menu. Go down to statistics. We're doing stat calculations, and now we're going to do a linear regression. And then we type in the x values with inside of our squiggly line, -1, comma 2, squiggly lines 1, comma -3. And I am not discouraging you to do it by hand. I just want you to have a backup plan just in case you miss it. I want you to be your own teacher. I want it to be where you can check your own work. So we got to have a way to check it. And I have verified and checked. Ooh, look how ugly that is. Remember, when you get decimals, you can change it to fractions. Menu, go to the number 2, because that's what we want to do. We want to change the number. And now we're going to make it a fraction. That's menu 2. Press enter, and there you have it. And you notice my slope is the slope that I have, that I did find. So it is y equals -4 over 3x minus 1/3. Okay, moving on to number 9. Write an equation of a line that has a slope of -1/3 and passes through this point. I'm going to do this one by hand. mx plus b. I'm going to plug in slope of -1/3. And I'm going to put in my 9. I don't know my b. I'm going to plug in my 2. This is -3. You can type it in the calculator and verify. And I'm going to add 3 to both sides, and I get b is 5. So y equals -1/3 x plus 5. When do I do this? When I don't have b and I am writing an equation of a line. You can also do y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Plug in the m, plug in the x, plug in the y. This gives me negative 1/3 x. This gives me plus 3. This negative times this negative gives me a positive. Bring down my y minus 2. I'm going to add 2, not to him. He doesn't have a letter. I can add it to him. Negative 1/3x plus 5. No matter which way you do it, they match. You can also graph it and plot the slope, then do menu 613. You will still get the same answer. Let's do number 10. What is the solution to this graph? It's the question. It's where they cross. That is negative 1, negative 2. That's the x. You always do the x first, and then you do the y second. And that is at 2. Always write your solution with parentheses. Don't write your solution like this. Use parentheses. So this is the solution. Number 11. Can you write the system that describes this graph? Okay, it starts for this line at negative 3 on B, the y-intercept. So B is negative 3. It goes up 1, 2, and over 1. Slope is 2 over 1. The equation of that line, let me write it under here, is y equals 2x minus 3. We do the next line. It has a y-intercept of 2. B equals 2. It will go, or it is going rather, down 1, 2, 3, and over 1. That's negative 3 equals m. So your equation is y equals negative 3x plus 2. So the system, y equals 2x minus 3, y equals negative 3x plus 2. That's the answer to number 11. I'm going to keep going. Number 12. What is the value of y in the system of equations below? Oh, I'm sorry, you can't see it. Let me zoom out. I could just hear you saying, oh, miss, we can see it. Move it down. Got caught up. Okay. What is the value of y in the system of equations below? Menu 3, 2. It says system. That means you need the solution. And I know it didn't ask for the solution. It asked for the y. But it's talking about the y value inside of the solution. So we're going to type it in just the way we see it. And then we will solve these by hand next week. Menu 3 for algebra. I did that fast. Let me go back. 3 for algebra. And then 2 for solution. And I am going through this fast because this is the review. And we've been doing this for a while. X and Y, I'm going to plug that in or leave it there because that's what I need. Get my screen. 2x plus 6y will equal 9. Y equals negative 12x plus 2 is in the wrong spot. So we're going to bring it down. Hit my down arrow and redo that. You know, mistakes are really good because when I make a mistake, you see, I'm not perfect. So if I got to work at it, you got to work at it too. 2x plus 6y equals 9. Y equals negative 12x plus 2. I want you to notice how I'm checking my work. Guys, you got to start checking your work. Ooh, this is ugly, isn't it? It is very ugly. So let's menu 2-1 this. Menu. Let's do something to the number. Let's make it a decimal. I just like that better. And I see that it's 0.04 and 1.49. So either answer I will take. 1.48 or 1.49 or 52 over 35. You can't miss that. You kind of have to use the calculator on that one. That's awesome that you have to use the calculator in order to make that question work. So let's go over here and write the answer. The y value equals either 52 over 35, or you're like, yeah, you sound surprised. Yeah, I didn't realize I put that on there. I rounded it to the nearest 100. You could also write 1.5. I would take that. You can round it to the nearest 10. So either one works. Number 13, solve the following. Let me bring it down so you can see it. System of equations algebraically and check. Yes, it says solve it algebraically. I want an answer because we haven't done it algebraically yet. So menu 3, 2, use x and y. I put this on there because it's solved for x. Do you see that? So we need to go ahead and type it in as we see it. 2x minus y will equal -1. Bring down x first equals -3y plus 17. And enter. It gives me 5. When you write the answer, don't use the squiggly lines. 2, 5 in parentheses. Now, how is this the answer to this question? When you solve a system, you are looking for the solution. So that is the solution. Menu 3.2 gave us the solution. And there it is. Number 4, we're going to do the same thing. And since the answers are already in this packet, I'm going to peek and look at number 14. It says use menu 3.2. I did not give you the answer. So let's go ahead and do that again. I'm going to go up here and steal. Again, I'm going to go up here and steal that arrow up, press enter, bring it down. I don't want to do menu 3.2 again. I don't want to go and type it in, so I'm just going to borrow from what I've already done and just restructure the problem. 2x minus 3y equals 3. Come up here, take this out. X plus 3y will equal 6. Let's press enter. 3.1 is the answer, but put it in parentheses. We're done. That is the solution. That is how we solved it using menu 3.2. Number 15. Okay, word problem. 25 per month. That is the 2-minute warning, 3-minute warning, because we have 3 minutes before class starts. So let me hurry up and finish. C for charge will equal 25 per month, 25M. No, it does not require a registration fee. So I'm done. It charges C 15 per month plus a one-time registration fee of $50. All right, it wants to know how many months will they have the same amount. So again, I know you guys are tired of this. Menu 3.2, I'm going to go ahead and change this to C, comma, M, and go in here and change these. This should be C equals 25M. This will be C equals 15M plus 50. Enter. They will have the same amount of money, $125, in 5 months. So it is 5. I'm going to go back and show you what happens if you put it in the order that we have practiced in class. M replaced the X, so I should have put it first. And then it changes the order so that the M is first. So it's good that I showed you both ways. It doesn't matter though, M is still 5. Okay. On the back, I have 1, 2, 3. I will put those on the next video and talk to you later. It's 7:35. Got to get you in the classroom.